Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU thoughts and feelings and updates. Happy New Year to everybody. I can't believe 2025 is here, and this is the first TNFNU of 2025. So, I have to talk about things to come and things that I've done. So that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. But before I do, just something that came up recently. I was in a live stream, and oh, by the way, yes, I have my new chair, and it is wonderful. So I did put the chair together a while ago, and I've been you can tell I'm getting very comfortable, but love it. So anyway, I was in a live stream, and there was a respected member of the community in the live stream, and he expressed how he has to take a step back from some of his subscriptions and some of his channels because as much as he would love to support everybody, he found that, it was kind of getting in the way of his personal life, taking care of the house, taking care of things that he should be taking care of, because he's, trying to support the channels which he loves. And it's weird to say that because this, as a YouTube thing, should not take control over somebody's life. It's entertainment. We're here to entertain you, and I hope that I provide you an escape of some way to get away from kind of your regular day, just to have a laugh or to enjoy some content. And I don't want to ever pressure anybody into becoming a channel member. And then if you are a channel member or a Patreon member, I do my best to provide you with behind the scenes stuff as much as possible. I'll give you early release of videos, early pictures of works that I'm working on, maybe a poll, or I'll ask questions or get your guys' feedback on something. And it's something that I do because you are putting your hard-earned money into supporting me and this channel or my knife making, etc. Because any money that I get from this is going directly back into that shop, directly back into trying to get better equipment or materials to move forward, or into some of the future plans that I'm going to be talking to you about in this video. I personally respect that. If you decide that's what you want to do, it's your prerogative to do that. And he shouldn't feel bad about even saying that, because totally is in his right to take a step back and try to reevaluate where his money is going, where his efforts are going, etc. So, to you, my friend, kudos to you. All right, so 2025 is here. What is happening? Well, I'm trying to make a list and to write stuff down and to do that. But, for 2025, I'm starting the year off at 2,300 subscribers to my channel, which is ridiculous. I gained over 1,500 subscribers last year to the channel, which is pretty amazing since I'm really a newer channel and I did it in a slow way. I can't do lives every day. I have a job. I have a family. I have the knife thing that I'm doing. So I don't have the time to just do a live every single day. I wish I didn't have to go to work. I wish that I didn't have as many responsibilities. I could just come on here and do live every day, but I can't. And because of that, I guess my growth is going to be a little slower to some of the other newer channels, which is perfectly fine with me. I would rather have some slow growth, and at least the people that I are subscribed or bought into the things that I am doing on the channel. So not putting any pressure on myself to say this is the number I would like to get to. I'm going to say one thing. It would be cool if by the end of this year, I could be at 5,000 subs. That is shooting for the moon. I know that might be shooting for the moon. But I thought 2,000 was shooting for the moon. And here I am over that. So who am I? I'm at 2.3, 2.3. And even to think about that is just ridiculous. But I don't know. You guys are making that happen. So there's the 5K. I'm going to throw it out there, and where it goes, it goes. It's not a goal. It's just something that would be a cool benchmark to reach, for just personal reasons, not really anything other than that. But it would be cool to get to 5K. And to try to keep the current pace with what I'm doing. I'm releasing a long form video every single day, and I'm trying to do some shorts every day, but that doesn't seem to be working. And then I try to do live streams from the shop, or if I'm just driving home from work, or if I'm just hanging out doing something here in the shop, I'll just go live real quick. Like this afternoon, I did it, even though I probably should have been filming content for the long form videos. But I decided to go live and to interact with you guys, because I do enjoy going live, because I get to interact with you guys. We get to have some fun. And I wish I could do that more often. So also, one of the big things that I'm trying to do that is have more time in the shop. How do I do that? Well, that means I'm trying to go down to 3 days at work. Currently, I'm at 4 days at work, which has been awesome. And Fridays are my day off at work. And then I get to get out in the shop and just do a complete knife day. That's when I usually do my live streams, etc. So my goal, sometime this year, I'm going to put that down to 3 days, which means 2 full days dedicated during the week to doing knife stuff. I will say, if that happens, that my schedule for live streams is going to be changing. I'm not going to be able to do it on Friday. Probably would end up being Tuesday, Thursday, where I would be off. So either Tuesday or Thursday, or maybe both Tuesday and Thursday, I could do a live stream from the shop just go to work. I think that would be cool. I can get a lot done. If I wanted to, I could definitely designate one day and maybe the other day every once in a while. But we could do that, because the live streams are fun, but I feel bad not interacting with you guys during the live stream, and I want to be able to interact with you guys. But sometimes I have a lot of work that I need to get done, and I just want to get out there and work and not be able to, talk to you guys as much. And I feel bad if I just go out there and work and I'm not paying attention to the chat or not talking to you guys. And one thing that I've been talking about this, and I need to start reaching out to other people for help with this, as far as people in the area, is I want to schedule or create some kind of local knife meetup. I have some friends that are somewhat close, and I want to reach out to them and start planning a knife meetup. I said it last year around, October, November, that I would like to schedule that. And I do want to schedule that. It's not going to be anything big. Maybe rent a space and invite as many knife people within our community or just within the local community to come out. Let's just talk knives, maybe get some food, and just hang out for 2 or 3 hours and have that space for us. I think that would be amazing. I have the opportunity, somebody within the community whose sticker is right here, is going to be in town this weekend. Reached out, wanted to know if we can meet up. And so I've scheduled some time and we're going to go have lunch together. And that's going to be awesome. Just recently, Chris Warris, War Room EDC, popped by, wanted to hang out while I did a live stream. That was awesome too. He lives about 45 minutes away from me. So that's pretty cool for him to come out. And I like being able to talk knives with people in person. I don't get a chance to do that very much. So the opportunity to come up and have an event where I get to meet a lot of the local people that maybe people I don't really know could come and hang out, that would be amazing. Because I like to be able to share and I like to be able to experience something that they have too. So I think that is something that I want to do for 2025. I'm trying to see that, see my notes here. And I just totally wanted to put not too much pressure on myself. If I'm able to do the 3 days and 2 days of knives, then that means I might be able to complete more knives during the month. So I might be able to get an extra book spot. I might be able to do extra drops. Right now, sitting right here where my finger is, I have the blooms. I have 6 blooms that I'm doing for February. And I want to continue to do the every other month thing. 1 month will be a drop of a certain blade. I'll do 6 spikes, 6 thorns, 6 rock hoppers, 6 blooms, and do something like that. And then maybe I could do 7. I don't know, add some more to it. Or if I could do the 6 and then do some package hatchets. I could do some package hatchets. I could do some of the skeletonized stuff. Maybe throw 1 or 2 of those in there too. Who knows? I don't know where that's going to take me, but it's going to be weird to feel that out. Where if I get all of them done early, then maybe I could add a couple more in there or do some more stuff that I want to do and just throw it on the Etsy store. And then the book spots. So I'm still going to start with 5. And then maybe I could do here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking doing the 5 book spots and then maybe 1 or 2 for my channel members and my Patreons, like a giveaway. So I'll create a video and then I'll just do all channel member content and do a giveaway for a book spot. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? So all my channel members or Patreon members, if you go to a video and you leave a comment and then I do a little picker to see who won for that following month, to see who won. And then that person gets a book spot. I think that's fair. I think that would be cool and an extra little incentive for my channel members to be part of that. I don't have that many, but it would be fun to do it and just give back to the channel members, at least give them an opportunity to get in the books and get a blade. So I think that would be pretty cool. So we'll see where that goes. Right now, I'm I can't believe I'm going to show you guys some of the updates, but we're just in January and half of January is pretty much done as far as the knife builds. And then I'm looking at doing maybe some package hatchets this month. And then also I have February sitting here on the table. So the first month I'm going to open the books up again is March. And I'm going to redo the video and stuff because I'm going to have some added options. Obviously, some of the new models that I have coming out are being flushed. And we're going to see how well they turn out to see if that's something I'm going to add to the books. So far, I can tell you I'm pretty happy with the way that they're turning out. And I don't see why they couldn't be added to the choice of blades that you can pick for the month. Also, I want to add Nitro V as an option. So you'll have ADC RV2 as your budget carbon steel option, AEB as your mid-grade stainless, and Nitro V as your higher end stainless. I know it's not S90V or any of these weird things that production companies make, but I'm not a production company. I'm a custom maker, and there's a lot of custom makers using weird steels. I think Nitro V is a really great steel for a higher end option. It's just a little bit more expensive than AEB. So, I think that's something that we could definitely add to the book. So I need to redo that, and just kind of flush all of those ideas out before March. I have plenty of time to do it, but so the first books are going to be open in March, then May, then July, so on and so forth for the book spots. And those are going to be full custom per customer. I'm still on a daily basis having somebody reach out. How can I get one of your knives? And I have a video explaining that. I'm going to have to update that too. And I hope that I'm not turning people away, but I can only make so fast. And if I was to be like, yeah, let me put you in the books as it goes, I'd be booked up. And that's not necessarily a good thing. I would be booked up pretty far in advance. And I don't ever want to feel pressure. It's bad enough, the pressure I put on myself on the 5 spots from that month. I put a lot of pressure on myself to make sure I get those done within that month. And that's just something that I do because I don't want that person sitting around waiting. I want to be able to provide the best quality product that I can to that person within the reasonable amount of time. Plus, I don't want to get behind on the next month builds. So the every other month thing that I'm doing, that's why I do it. Because that gives me an opportunity to do the things that I want to do, and I'm not rushed with that. So that's where all of that came from. So 2025 is looking pretty awesome. One of the other goals that I have for 2025 is some production models. Right now, the bloom is being worked on. That's all I can say. I haven't gotten any updates. I know with the holidays and everything, I haven't been able to get any updates or anything from the people that I'm working with. So I don't know really what's going on with that. It probably won't, at this point, I wouldn't look for it until at least February, which is why I kind of want to do these blooms for February, because it'd be cool to have the custom drop and the production drop in the same month. But my goal is to at least have three of my blades or 3 of my designs in production. I can set, and I've said it before, the company that I'm working with, that I'm doing the blooms for, also is interested in the rock copper and the thorn. So if the blooms go well, and if they sell well, I would like for them to go ahead and get started on those other 2. And we'll just do the other 2. They wanted to do all 3 right off the bat. They wanted to do all 3. But I was like, let's just do the one and see how that goes. And I kind of want to work with some other production companies too. Maybe some company might be interested in doing another blade. Maybe the spike could be something that we do. Maybe the cardinal could be a thing. I don't know. There's other blades that I have that I could throw ideas out there and see if other companies. I've just been so busy with life that it's hard for me to be like, okay, hey, let me put some time and try to get some stuff into this and to that. So I'm hoping 2025, I have the opportunity to do that. Also, it's been leaked that Pickled Steel wants to do a blade with me as well. And I think we're doing a folder gargoyle, but in the folder. Sounds cool to me. So I at least have the bloom and the gargoyle in the works. But the gargoyle probably at this point won't come out until probably summertime. By the time they get designs and I approve everything and we do, and it probably won't be late summer until that comes out. But it's something to look forward to, right? So I at least want 3 of my designs put into a production blade. That's so cool. And there's just so much growth that I want to do. So if I could keep up with the videos, drop a video every day. I'm in the Pass Around group, and I've signed up for a bunch of knives, so hopefully those will start trickling in. I've got the Compadre. Just recently, I got in the Devo Nip Light with this is the blue aluminum with the 154 cm blade, and I have that in, so I need to do the review on this one, and we'll be getting that done. Pickled steel is hitting the US market. I will tell you that probably January, February, they're going to have some US, they possibly, I know Aldo's working on it, and he said it, that probably February, at least by February, they're going to have US supplier. So they're going to be able to ship from within the United States. So if you pick up something like this Ghost, and they'll have US prices, that they'll be able to be available here in the United States a little bit more readily available. And they're doing some really, really killer stuff. So a lot more to come out with pickled steel, and possibly an AriesEDC design with pickled steel, the gargoyles. So we're going to want to get a hold of one of those. Definitely going to want to get a hold of one of those. And he tries to price things reasonably, which is why he uses D2. And I've told him the US market would love to see a 14C or a Nitro V, or a nice S35 VN, or a higher end. People will pay for that with your knives. And you could pull this knife, but put that in 14C instead of D2. People jump all over it, and they'll pay the extra $10, $15, $20, $50, whatever it is for it. They definitely would. I really feel like people would. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really feel like they would. Updates. So, wow. Updates. The January builds. The Bloom Cliff is all taped up. Handles are done. We got the brown micarta, the red pins, the red liners. They are all taped up because they're all getting their sheaths put on. This is the Cardinal with the glow liners, the glow pins with the camo carbon space weave green, galaxy green. There is some green material within it. It's very difficult to pick up on the camera, but it is in there. You can see it. It's just hard to pick up on the camera. And then the Rockhopper XL with the Ocean Moon Voodoo Resin glow-in-the-dark material, which is really, really cool. So you got the 4-finger Rockhopper and the 4-finger Cardinal. So they're coming at you, and they're getting done very, very soon. And I don't know what I'm calling this. Somebody threw out Balloon Cliff, the Bloom Cliff, because it's a Warncliffe bloom, and I think that would be kind of a cool little thing. Some of these I am making strictly for a pass around. So, just like my bloom, which was done in the pass around, that was one knife, and I'm looking at least doing 3 of these to the pass around, because I still have the Hawk and the Spike, which are at Peter's, but I don't expect those to get done anytime soon. I might not have them back by mid-January, which is fine, because these are going to get done. And then at least one of those or both of those are going to go out, and then one of these. I don't know which one. I already know KC, probably at Knives Fast, would like to get a look at the Rockhopper and get that in his hand. I am pretty sure he would love that. And then I know this one is going to be in the pass round. So the Cardinal will be a pass round knife. I don't know about the Bloom 2 or the Wharncliffe Bloom or the Rock Copper passed around to everybody. At least KC would like to see it. But I also have the Hawk and the Spike. And I know people would love to see the Spike. And the Hawk is a new design that I think would be nice to get a pass around. But it kind of all depends how they turn out. So at least 3 of them, maybe 4 of them. I think 5 is too many. I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe all 5 of them. I'll just spread them all around and they can get passed around. And you'll see them all on these different channels. And it'll just be AriesEDC everywhere. So anyway, that's what I have for you guys. I wish all of you a happy new year. I hope you all had a great holiday. And I look forward to an amazing year. And thank you for 2024. That was amazing. I can only imagine what fun we are going to have in 2025. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is yours.